What a nice little tune that one was. That was the credits theme, the first credits theme from Kirby Air Riders. Good ass little song got there. Hello, welcome to the stream. Apparently Twitch fucked something up with their overlay. I don't know what that's all about, but hi, welcome. We're gonna play some Sonic Racing CrossWorlds and some Kirby Air Riding. Air Riding. Hang on. Once again, this game always, every time I boot it, it is insanely quiet, and I have to give it a mega boss. Stream time is halfway cut off. The stream time, like the thing on the bottom that says how long it's been running. Well, it's been running for 5 minutes, 17 seconds, and counting. So, do the math. Just, you know, picture in your brain how long it's been from there on, and then you'll know forever. But, welcome, anyways. I don't know what that's all about, but we're gonna play... That's the wrong one. We're gonna play some gaming. Where is the game? Speaking of gaming. There it is. Right there. Yeah. Alright, cool. Oh, we're dropping some frames. Ooh, we're dropping some stinky frames as soon as I started recording. Ooh, why is that happening? Oh, that's a lot of drop frames. And climbing. Alright, I'm gonna try something. Goodbye, TikTok stream. Let's see, does that fix anything? If I kill the TikTok stream? No. No, it did not. I don't know why I got that for. Hang on, I'll fix the frames. Don't look at them too hard. No, I don't want to go to the Steam store. Why would I go to the Steam store? I literally have this DLC. Okay, I don't know what's been going on with my computer lately, but like the last 5 or 6 streams, I've reduced the quality of the stream. I've reset my computer a few times. I don't know what the fuck's going on with it, but it is not having a good time anymore. Options. Wait, what the fuck is all this? No, give me my options. There we go. Display settings. Yeah, how I can't change that. We're at 17% drop frames right now. Did it stop? Oh, it seems like it randomly stopped, but I didn't change anything. So what the fuck? Let's see, what else do we got? Maybe the TikTok stream really was part of the problem. Here, I got Photoshop open. I can close that. I really shouldn't be pushing it this much, though. Like, I shouldn't be getting bottlenecked right now. I really don't know what the fuck's been going on with my computer. Okay, well, let me know if there's more drop frames. I didn't even end up adjusting anything, and it ended up calming down. I'll keep a close eye on it as much as I can. I mean, this is also, you know, I'm running a game while I'm streaming. This is why generally playing PC games on stream isn't the best thing for me, and why a Gabe Cube actually isn't a bad purchase for a stream man such as myself. Oh god. Oh man. Oh, that was awful. Oh, I just had acid reflux. Oh, I'm okay. Oh god. Anyways, so I got SpongeBob music. Where did this music come from? I guess it's just this is just SpongeBob adjacent music. Alright. Well, I don't know how long I'm going to be playing this today, but here's what I will say. Sonic Racing CrossWorlds developers, go fuck yourself. Thanks. No, seriously. I'm seriously in love with the fact that you decided to do that limited time SpongeBob event on the one weekend I couldn't do it. So thanks. And, like, I get it for most people. They're not gonna have that problem, of course. So it's not really like, fuck you, but also fuck you, you know? They have no voices. Of course they don't. Because, you know, paying voice actors... Sega would never be able to do that. So what's their vehicle? The paddy wagon? It's handling, right? Or no? Yeah. Here we go. Paddy wagon. What was that? Pickle tires? I was almost hoping that they would have, like, excuse me. I was almost hoping that they would have, like, SpongeBob SquarePants video game music happening here, but I guess not. Do we want to give him, like, a disease burger? Let's make, like, the Pretty Patty. Yeah. Remember those? Oh, yeah, golden burger. That's great. Red lettuce. This is good. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Seems like no matter what you do, the cheese is always cheese colored. You can never recolor the cheese, which is unfortunate. How about we make like a mold burger? Yeah, okay. There we go. Wait, no, I want to actually, like, customize the colors a little further. I guess not. Alright. Fine. Here. I'll just build it from fucking scratch. We give it mold colors. There we go. And then adjust them further from there. Okay, so the sub. Think about it, everything is a sub. When you look at it close enough. Okay, so this is lettuce, so we gotta go for like brown. Like moldy brown lettuce. There we go. Or like a dark, yeah, like a dark. Yeah, there we go. Mold burger. And then like, I don't know. The nasty patty, that's right. Well, didn't they have an episode where there was like a light purple burger for the nasty patty? Yeah. There we go. Perfect. What about the tires? Yeah, the tires. We can do better on the tires. Sub accent. Sure. Yep, that works for me. And decals. Pros says, oh man, I am just not here. What does that mean? Like, are you like... Hello? Is this thing on? Like, are you in like another dimension or what? Where is that? Oh, it's on the dashboard. Okay. Let's scale that up. But yeah, I haven't played this yet since Kirby Air Riders officially stream fixed itself, and then you see me customizing cars. Well, what's wrong with a little car customize? You don't like my nasty patty? I'm a huge fan, by the way. What I wanted to say fuck you to Sega for was huge fan of the fact that now, no matter what I do, I will never have the complete collection of horns in this game, which I was never gonna 100% this game anyways. But just like, I really love FOMO. You know, I'm a big fan of it. Kirby Air Riders is also doing some FOMO stuff. And I mean, that's just like nameplate stuff and like licenses, which is again like kind of just like whatever, fine. But like still, I don't like it there either. There's going to be a shop that uses the tickets for something down the line. So wait, I will be able to get the horn later? Because I'm also now, forever, I'm going to be missing a gadget. Probably a gadget I'll never use, but a gadget all the same. Actually, let's give it the Minecraft tires, just because I said so. The gadget is dog shit. Alright. Well, even still. Okay, let's do it. Let's play a couple of rounds offline, and then we'll do... Perhaps we'll do some online. I don't know how much of this I'm realistically gonna play, but I did want to check out Spunch before the next DLC character drops, which I'm going to assume might be this week, or it might be next week. Who is next, anyways?
Come on!
This course is bad. Oh yeah, I do have to try that. Actually, yeah, let's back down. Never back down! Never give up! Let's do a time trial on it, actually. We're gonna do it at supersonic speed. I've never played this course before. Sure. Spunch it. First patch is next week, which will also be adding more gadgets with it. Okay. Well, I appreciate them for keeping the game alive somewhat. Squidward. I am a decent SpongeBob fan. I don't know. I haven't played a lot of his more modern games, but... Or really watched the show recently. Oh, okay. That's fine. We can just do property damage. This is the first of many crossovers in this game that's just gonna be like... fucking like... crazy shit. It's gonna be half of the people are going to say literally who asked for this, and the other people are going to say this is my dream come true. As much of a fan as I am of SpongeBob, I think I err more on the who asked for this department. Oh, we dropping frames again? Okay. Back to main menu. Yeah, we're dropping massive frames. Okay, let's see. Is there anything I can do to make this game run better? Turn the blur off. Ambient occlusion. Shadow quality low. Model quality low. I'm gonna turn off my VTuber as well. I'm gonna see if that can help. Because... it doesn't really add that much anyways. Right. And then we'll do maybe this so we don't have a background. It's just... I want this game to actually fucking run. Lest you know not to ever play Wilds lest your computer actually explode. Here's the thing. My computer runs games great when I'm not streaming. My biggest problem is that no, I'm still dropping frames. Oh yeah, save that. Maybe now. 1085 still. That's way too many drop frames. I mean, I'll switch to Kirby Air Ride if this game just doesn't feel like running, but I need to figure out why my computer's been lagging so hard lately. What? task manager. What's actually running right now? Chatterino doesn't take up that much. Steam client web helper. Yeah, get rid of that. I don't need that. Let's see what else. I feel like the last time I ran this game too, I also ran into some issues with it. I could kill the local recording and then download the VOD. It was fine last time. Well, so it was fine for the stream last time, but then my recording was really shit. My recording had a lot of drop frames that weren't present on the actual stream, which was bizarre. I've never seen that before. Let's try this again. Let me drive my Berg. Let me have this! I think I just saw it drop a little bit more. I mean, I like crashing through the Krusty Krab front doors so far in this course. Let me actually do a real lap of it while you can actually see it. Let me know if it drops more frames, I guess. Oh, I'm already looking at it right now. It's dropping frames. Yep. Okay. Nope. Okay. Why, though? Why is it dropping all these frames? Also, I told fucking Photoshop to close, and it didn't close. Gone. Be gone. Let me take a look at my settings, I guess. Settings. Output. Output recording. It says variable bitrate. It was set to constant bitrate. Maybe that was why? Alright, one more time. I'm gonna try one more time, and if this doesn't work, then I'm giving up on this and we're just gonna go to curb. I guess I'll look into my computer issues and stream this another time if this is gonna give me issues right now. I would like you to be able to watch the stream. That would be nice. It would be nice. Keeping an eye on it. Let me know. It looks like... Yep, nope, we're dropping some more. Yep, absolutely, we're still dropping frames. Great. Okay. Well, I tried. I tried. I don't know what it is about this. I lowered the graphics settings as much as I could. I could switch which monitor it's on, I guess, maybe. And that'll make it lower resolution. And remove OBS so I can see it. One more. This will be the last thing I try. Last thing. Hang on, let me adjust this. Transform. Stretch to screen. There we go. Alright, let's try one. This game looks so much weirder in 1080p though. One more. I'm not giving up! If I don't have to. Oh, I can use my mouse on this, that's weird. Alright, last try. Okay, we're at 12,056 drop frames. If I drop any more frames, I'm switching to curb. Would you imagine if it's the course? I don't think it should be. What's so graphically intensive about this course anyways? Nope, we're still driving. Alright, hang on. Let's see, is it the course? Is it the course? Grand Prix. What's a non-graphically intensive course? Oh, I'm dropping frames on the UI right now. Yeah, I think it's just Something funky is going on with my computer. Get that task manager back open. Am I running like a bunch of like bullshit? CPU, I mean the CPU is barely being used. So it shouldn't be CPU. Memory is like, okay, whatever. Okay. Is this a Windows 11 issue? Oh, most likely, yes. Because Windows 11 can suck my fucking cock. Discord is open. Let me kill Discord, I guess. See if that does anything. Alright, we'll try, we'll try metal. Yeah, we'll try this Grand Prix. But yeah, it's most likely Windows 11, yeah. Alright, so we're at 12,678 drop frames.
You can always back out. No? Then we'll see this through.
They really should have added unique dialogue for each character. Guys, it was the course. It's running fine now. What the fuck? Why was it that course? But I was lagging on the UI though. That's still relevant too. I shouldn't be lagging on the UI. Yeah, no, I haven't dropped any frames. Great.
Think you can keep up through here?
Did that cause any lag? Nope. The CrossWorlds didn't cause any lag. I guess voice lines, by the way, that's just gonna have to forever be the work of modders from here on, isn't it? Sega didn't want to pay for rights, I guess. I have to imagine the voice actors for SpongeBob aren't like that expensive, are they? Like Clancy Brown, sure, for Mr. Krabs, I get that one. But he's not even here, so we're fine. I guess that didn't decide that it was worth going after Vector. Well, I mean, I want to check out the new course. That's kind of part of the reason why I'm streaming this today.
Hey, since when?
Since, 4 seconds ago. Good animation. What's going on with SpongeBob's face right now? You seeing that? Oh, his mouth is being really weird. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I really don't like that. Ooh. So yeah, I didn't drop a single frame during that entire course.
Don't leap to conclusions. We aren't finished.
I'll try the SpongeBob course one more time. After this Grand Prix, I guess. And if it lags again, then we conclusively know that indeed it was the SpongeBob course. I don't know why that would lag. It doesn't seem like it's that graphically intense. And again, for me, I'm running it like perfectly fine. If I turned off the local recording, I bet I would have like 0 issues whatsoever. But that would also require me to then download the VOD afterwards and then like manually edit it together. And when I split a stream into 2 games like this, like I will today, that becomes a lot more work for me, which I can do, but... Also, so Terraria posted, the Terraria devs, Relogic, they posted about, they call them their spoilers, which is just the previews for their upcoming updates. Showed off some new stuff with, like, the way they're revamping the crafting menu, which is nice, but they also mentioned in their, like, blog post about it that 1.4.5 may not actually arrive this year after all. It was their goal to get it out before the end of the year, but everyone's going to be going home to the holidays here soon. And they kind of don't have a lot of confidence that they're going to get it out in time before everyone's gone for the holidays. So, Terraria may not be actually... The Terraria stream I wanted to do may not be happening within the year after all. Because I want to wait for 1.4.5 to drop, and then obviously compatibility for the Calamity mod as well. So that way I don't have to stream Terraria 2 more times. I've been waiting for 1.4.5 for a while though. I've wanted to stream it pretty much since I first started hearing about it. Which I feel like this update has been in development for like 3 or 4 years. It's been insane. Especially because I swear the Terraria devs said the last update, like 1.4.4, was going to be like the last update that they were planning on doing. And then they're like, actually, we're doing an even bigger update for our next one. I mean, I guess it's not really adding, like, a ton of, like, substantial new stuff. Like, there's no new bosses. But, like, mechanically, they're changing the game a lot, adding a lot of quality of life stuff. There's new furniture stuff being added, new, like, pets that can follow you around in the game. So, I mean, it's substantial enough for me that I want to check it out on stream. But we can also kind of double that in with the Calamity mod when I finally go do that. That was my logic anyways. But, you know, it doesn't seem like it's actually going to be coming out, so, okay. But anyways, all that to say, I may need to find something to stream in the meantime. Because I'm not really sure. I was kind of expecting it in early December. Not really sure what I'm going to do now. Maybe I should just, like, not bank on Terraria specifically. And just kind of, like, whenever it's out type deal. Good fuck, Vector.
Hey, since when?
What even happened there? I hit him and then I just got hurt? Why? I ran into him. Like, what do you mean to tell me a car crash would slow me down? The problem with starting any new games right now is, like, the Prime 4, I'm primarily thinking I'm gonna be streaming that, or not be streaming that, rather, and just play it on my own. I don't necessarily know if I do want to fully stream that game. I'll check it out for the one-off, like I said, but beyond that, I don't know. I guess all this to say, if anyone has any ideas, because even Kirby Air Riders, I'm like, okay, well, I put in so much time over the last week or two for that game. already. A lot of it being off stream. How the fuck am I supposed to catch up with this motherfucker? Ah! Nope, this doesn't matter. A little too late. Any more drop frames? No? That's a firm no. Still no drop frames. Wow, it really was the SpongeBob. Why the SpongeBob course? The Minecraft one runs fine. It's not that it's like a DLC course and it's unoptimized. I really should get this game on Switch 2 when that version drops. That's dropping this upcoming week, right?
Time to wrap this up
I might not get it like right away, but eventually I may. Just so I can play the game without having to worry about, you know, my PC handling it. But that would also mean I would lose all my, I would lose all my progress, right? There's no way for me to transfer my save data. Not that I'm like that far in online rankings or anything, but I mean, even still, I've participated in all of the events that I have. That's another thing too. If anyone's like was waiting on the Switch 2 version of the game for whatever reason, which, you know, I don't necessarily recommend, but like if that was their lot, is they're like, I'm just gonna wait to pick this up until it comes to Switch 2.
I can't believe it. What happened?
Then, like, they just straight up missed out on like 6 of the events. So if they really don't do like a store or something later to get all the FOMO shit, they genuinely missed out forever on it. FOMO is such a terrible, terrible thing. I am deathly against it. Because the thing is you can't, like, I don't even know, like, what is the benefit of doing it in the game? Because, like, it doesn't add anything for the people who already own the game. And I have to imagine for people who don't have the game, it's not really going to sell them on it. Like, oh boy, I should pick up this game this weekend so that way I can get the SpongeBob horn. People who don't have the game probably don't even know that that's happening. So there's genuinely like zero business decision or like business logic reason that I can think of for why it would be justified. Get fucked, Vector. I mean, if anyone else has some insight on it, please enlighten me. Oh yeah, I am Winor.
Yeah, well, good job and whatever.
Thanks, Vector. Cool. That's 16 out of 23 racers for Supersonic.
Congratulations!
I still think SpongeBob looks really weird when he's brought in as a 3D model. I like, you know, Battle for Bikini Bottom. I like the movie tie-in game, surprisingly. SpongeBob has had good games, and I've heard some of these more recent ones are actually pretty decent, depending on who you ask. Like, is it, like, something that, like, deserves to be mainstream? Probably not, but, like, if you're a SpongeBob fan and a 3D platformer fan, you'll probably enjoy the games. But if you're not a fan of SpongeBob, I don't know if it would make you one, necessarily. But yeah, without their voices, they're just, like, so much less iconic to me. I kind of, like, it's like, whatever. Alright, let's try Patrick. Oh, he looks even weirder. Let's see. Does it drop any more frames? Buy the Switch 1 version now, then upgrade on December 4th. Oh yeah, it's like $30 right now, isn't it? And the upgrade's what, $10? That would be the way to do it. The problem is, I've dropped so much fucking money on Christmas this year. I don't want to say who it's for, because there's a small chance that they could be tuning into the stream. It's not Megan, though. it actually isn't. But I went to Hot Topic yesterday, which was a scary thing for me, but I survived. I went to Hot Topic because they were having, like, a big sale or whatever for Black Friday. And, I got a really cool, like, Sonic and Shadow hoodie for a friend. And I think they're gonna fucking love it. But, also no drop frames. I don't know what the fuck was wrong earlier, but okay, whatever. I got the hoodie. And I thought, you know, okay, well, it's a zip-up hoodie. How much is it gonna be? Like, I don't know, like 30, 40 bucks, maybe. Maybe 50, you know, if it's gonna be on the pricier end. Chat. It was $78. 78! And my dumbass, okay, so I picked it up off the shelf without looking at the price tag and was like dead set on getting this for my friend. So I didn't realize this till I was at the checkout. Okay, bye. When I was at the checkout and like the cashier was like, okay, here's your total. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, actually, what the shit, but... I did end up buying it for him. I tend to spoil my friends for Christmas. But, like, Jesus fucking Christ. So, all this to say, buying the Switch 1 version of the game, even though that $30 price is a really, really good deal, I'm not sure if I can justify it right now. Oh my god, I was 5 seconds off. Also, I didn't drop any frames that time. I don't fucking know what the hell. But, yeah, I spent a lot on Christmas this year. And I even bought myself some stuff that was, like, on sale that I was like, okay, I gotta get this for me. Like I mentioned before, if my stream doesn't lag and I can show you, I got a dry Bowser plush here. I'm gonna attempt to do this. Hang on, where's the face cam? Activate. Activate. No? Oh god. Oh, whoa, why is it so zoomed in? Oh my god. Whoa. Anyways, I got this at the store the other day, and look at him. He's chunky poor. I love him so much. What the hell? Okay, here we go. Chunky little bone boy. I like him. Alright, I need to switch characters, I guess, to get this A rank. Spider lag. Oh, did it drop frames when I was showing that? Spider lag is probably the funniest streamer using face cam. Wait, what? Huh? I'm very confused. Look at this dude. Patrick on the fucking blue star. Patrick on the Hatsune Miku Diva Machina. Patrick on the Gabriel Surge Mobile. It's a streamer with the worst face cam of all time. Is it just like really bad quality or what? What have I done? I think I accidentally changed my gadgets. I didn't mean to do that. Just accidentally. Wait, what did I replace? This one. You're picking supersonic speed. I know, I like supersonic speed. Get that super A rank. Is it like significantly harder to get them on supersonic? There. Yeah, okay. Look at this fucker. I definitely feel the speed difference here. Yeah, I mean, I like playing Mario Kart 8 on 200cc. The faster, the better for me. How do you even avoid that? It's just always in the way every time you get to that part. The insane lack of voices or like any animation happening with Patrick right now. Also, I see what you guys mean by this course is like very underwhelming. Like, it's got a lot of references to the show, I suppose, which is nice, but like... the course itself is very, very basic in layout. See, there's a shortcut I could be taking there, but outside of that, not really much happens with it, does it? Also, Dorkwitch, if you're still here, how you doing? By the way, haven't seen you in a bit. I'm gonna see if I drop frames when I go online here in a second. Do a little bit of online with this game today. Just need to get my rank up more, really. Gotta look back. He's pissed when he's on the board. Is he? Relatively normal to me. He kind of looks like he's not really feeling any emotions at all. Good. Yeah, well, that's not how you get an A rank. It's gonna be another B rank, isn't it? Wow. Wow. For next rank, 0.835. You fucking dunderhead. Loser. I don't even care. I'm not going back for it. Is that even an entire frame? Maybe. Well, no, it's 0.8 of a second, so it's several frames. If the game's running at 30 FPS, that's probably about 40 frames. If I had to guess, roughly. Or if it's running at 60 FPS, rather. think I said 30. Or did I? I don't even know. Man, I'm losing my fucking marbles, dude. I don't think I care. I don't care. I'll get it some other time. Maybe. Or maybe I won't. Also, why is Hatsune Miku the only boost character ever in this game? Why even have a boost character category if no one's going to use it? Aside from Miku. I guess she's just that special, isn't she? No, let's do online. Come on. Learn how to fucking navigate your controller, bitch. There's 2 boost characters? No, there's only 1. Oh wait, there's a second one in February? Whom? Whomst? Yeah, that's actually too many. We should have 0. Why is Knights going to be speed and not boost? Because have you played Nights into Dreams? It's all about going fast. It's definitely not about boosting and holding the boost button. No, it's about you just are fast because you're Knights. And nighttime goes by so fast when you're sleeping. Whisper will be boost? Well, that's fine because Whisper's based, I think.
Hey guys.
I still gotta read through those Sonic comics that I picked up. What gadgets should I do for this?
Nice. See ya.
Let's do this one.
Meh. Yes.
That Sonic player needs to shut the hell up. Let me think. Bitch be having a good time. And then Sonic's over here just yapping. He's just talking about shit. I don't even fucking know what he's saying. Oh, and then we get his course. Great. So we reward him for acting like that. Great. Yeah. I have 0 idea if the boosted points are added or if it's after the patch. What boosted points? For whatever reason, news regarding this game doesn't really cross my timeline. Unless I, like, deliberately go out of my way to search for it. So, like, the only reason why I even know about the upcoming DLC characters is because I heard that there was an announcement, and then, like, I didn't actually learn what they were until I went out of my way to look for them. Because for some reason, the algos, they don't push this game for me. They think I'm not interested in it. Oh, look at him flop around! Oh, please don't take me to the steampunk place. After the last time I streamed this, I don't want to ever go there again. I know I can't avoid it forever, but just like, I would be happier that way. I lost the whole drift gear. Okay, so I have to bring up a discussion piece. Very, very tragic discussion piece. One that I don't think you're ready to hear, but one that is very important to me, the streamer, the Sonic the Hedgehog player, the gamer, playing the Sonic Racing video game in the year of 2020-05 on this goddamn live stream. The question that I must bring to you is... I forgot. I had something, and then, like, if it wasn't obvious, I was stalling my memory to, like, because I was like, I had something I wanted to say, and, like, I was vaguely remembering it, and then it left. All that suspense for nothing, it's gone. Oh. Incredible! I could say something stupid and make you think that that's what I was gonna say. Okay, here's something stupid. Out of all the characters in Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, which one of them makes the best Thanksgiving food, and what did they bring? There, that's the dumbest thing I could think of. Perfect charge bounty. Hey look, I got that. Remember when I was trying to get that last time? Remember when I spent 8,000 years? Give the most incorrect answer. Do it! Do it! You won't. You fucking won't. You absolutely fucking won't! Blaze? What does Blaze bring?
Hey guys! Do it.
She brings the kitchen down.
Nice!
That's a good answer. I like that. Is Blaze canonically a bad cook or something?
Hey guys!
I don't know enough about Blaze lore. Canonically, she cannot cook for shit, and it's alright. Great. You would think that, you know, a character named Blaze would be really good with, like, flames. But I suppose not. Anyways, okay, so here's a little bit of a conversation topic piece. And I feel like I've probably already had this conversation before, and will probably not be the last time that I have this discussion piece, but just something to talk about, I guess. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about, obviously, Mario Kart World, this game, and Kirby Air Riders, and, like, comparing them and being like, well, I've seen some people say we've got too many racing games this year, and I've seen other people say that, like, it's fine, and we've had, like, peak amounts of racing games. I don't know. What I wanted to say, though, was the Kirby Air Rider and Sonic Racing CrossWorld comparison doesn't really add up to me after having played a lot more of Air Rider now. Granted, I rarely touch the fucking, what do you call it? The, air ride mode, I guess? The actual racing mode? I feel like I'm rarely actually in that mode. But I don't really see Kirby Air Ride as a racing game in the same light, and it's kind of a weird comparison. Like apples to oranges to me. Didn't the critic give Kirby Air Riders a 40? I saw that, yeah. There was a dude, his main basis was, I don't know what, I did read that article, yeah. I don't even remember his, like, main arguments, but I remember he contradicted himself a lot. Or like he said, the fact that Kirby Air Riders auto-accelerates you makes it really difficult for newcomers. And then in like the very next paragraph, he goes to write, you could just play Mario Kart World, and if newcomers are having a hard time with it, they could turn on auto-accelerate to make things easier on them. But wait a minute. I do get it though, like, initially, it is a little confusing to get used to Air Rider's controls.
Great!
People are concerned for the next 3D Mario because they didn't like World. I think what people need to realize is Nintendo is a team, is a company with hundreds of different teams. The quality of one game does not affect the quality of others. If you didn't like World, or if anyone didn't like World and they're concerned about the quality of the next whatever other completely separate game, I mean, I guess feel the way you want to feel, I guess, but unless those same directors move to work on that project, which doesn't really happen like that, I have no reason to be concerned. Because, like, DK Bonanza is a fantastic game. But again, these are like separate teams entirely, so like, I don't quite get how that, like, how people get conflated like that. I guess people just assume the name Nintendo being on the box art means like everything gets like orders from on high, but quite honestly, a lot of Nintendo teams don't really get that much orders from on high. I mean, obviously there's certain things that they have to and have to not do, but like as far as like if you're concerned about like company ethics affecting the way the games are made, those are entirely separate like divisions, and I feel like they probably rarely speak with each other. We've had somebody swear off all of Sonic because they didn't like CrossWorlds. I mean, that's another thing, too. I mean, I get it if you've been upset with the brand for a while, and then, like, the brand does something to annoy you. Yeah, I mean, I guess I get that. To a small extent. Like, if you are upset with, like, the ethics of the company at Nintendo or Sega, which I don't even know what Sega's doing, but just for the sake of topic, let's talk about it, I guess. Then, yeah, I mean, if they're doing something that's, like, that's fucked up to you, you don't like game key cards, you don't like the price of games, I mean, what's another hot topic for Nintendo? There's a million things to be mad at them over. This is the fucking 4th time I've been to Kraken Bay today. Stop taking me here. I hate this CrossWorld. But again, just because like one game is shit doesn't mean the entire company's going downhill. The only reason you should be concerned if you play a game and you're concerned for a future game is if the future game is like within the same franchise for one, but also retains many of the same team. Like, okay, with Ubisoft and like Assassin's Creed, I'm not wholly familiar with it, so I could be wrong in saying I feel like at Ubisoft, the team that makes Assassin's Creed goes to make the next Assassin's Creed. And like, sure, there's new hires, but like, generally speaking, those teams don't go to move on to make something else. They go to make the next Assassin's Creed. You know? So like, if you didn't like Assassin's Creed Odyssey purely by conversation, then whatever the next one is after that, you might not like it, yeah. I could see that argument being made, sure. But essentially, the divisions at Nintendo might as well be separate companies. Like, it would be like being upset at the existence of Assassin's Creed Odyssey and then being mad at, like, Square Enix for Final Fantasy VII Remake. Like, they're not even the same. Like, no one worked on those games together. So, like, yeah, if people are mad that Mario Kart World wasn't to their liking and they're now afraid of 3D Mario being bad, I'm not one to usually, like, brush off people's takes that much. Or I try not to be anyways, but, like, genuinely, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, genuinely. RGG is delisting Yakuza 0 on December 8th, so you have to buy the new version that costs $80. RGG? Wait, also, are you referring to, like, the regular Yakuza 0 or the definitive edition? Or the director's cut, whatever the fuck, Switch 2 version that came out? The regular one? I mean, I guess I get it, because they'd rather you play the quote-unquote better version of the game. I don't know if I don't know how I feel about that. I had just played Yakuza 0 last year. I wasn't going to replay it when it came to Switch 2, I'm sorry to say. I know that version of the game is pretty good from what people said. And it's nothing against it, but I have no interest to replay Yakuza 0 at this time. I'd rather just play Yakuza Kiwami 1.
Yeah. Looks good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lovely.
Director's cut will be the only version. I mean,
Greetings.
for affordability's sake, yeah, I can see where the concern is for that. Because I have to imagine... How much was Yakuza 0, like, base edition? Was it 60? I mean, I feel like I got it on sale. And I feel like Yakuza games are often on sale. The whole topic with spin-offs concerning you about the mainline series is the same logic for me as selling a game to somebody as getting good once you master it. Well, that's kind of a different thing in my brain. Because again, spin-offs aren't the same teams most of the time. In fact, are spin-offs ever? Can someone, genuinely, I'm not trying to be like a smartass here, just, can someone tell me a spin-off that was made by a core game team? Because at that point, it's not a spin-off, right? Even if it has, like, different ideas, you know, at that point, it's just a main game. This one? Wait, this was made by the same devs as Sonic Frontiers. I mean, Sega, sure, but this was the same team at Sega? Sonic team? They didn't, like, outsource this and have this be developed. I don't know anything about this game's development, to be fair. Okay, I didn't know that about this game, actually. So this was made by the same fellas who made...
Random track.
Frontiers. I mean, that does change the conversation, having that information. I won't deny that. I still don't know necessarily, though. Like, okay, I don't know enough about the team, Sonic Team. Does Sonic Team itself have multiple divisions within it? Like, I don't mean to get, like, too nitpicky here, but if we take apart the credits, like, is it genuinely, like, all of the same names? Like, I have to wonder if Sonic Team itself has multiple teams within it. Because I feel like you would have to have an entirely separate set of skills to make something like this compared to a 3D Sonic game. I don't know enough about Sonic. I want to say that Sonic Team has multiple teams within it as well. Because you also have to, like, remember, like, things like Billy Hatcher were developed by Sonic Team, like, concurrently with Sonic Adventure, right? The item. I jumped off for the item, didn't get it. 0 out of 10 gamer move. No, wrong way. Huge. In the 2000s, they split the team apart to make a ton of those games. Nowadays, I have no idea if they still do that. I don't actually know this information, so take it with a grain of salt, of course, but I would have to imagine that that is still the case. Even still,
Nice.
even if it is the exact same team, I think it's also apparent to note that, like, based on conversation alone, and, like, you know, what's happening here. The way, like, what Sonic Racing CrossWorlds wants to be, and what a 3D Sonic game wants to be, are very obviously different games. Like, aside from the fact that there are Sonic characters in this game, you don't need me to tell you that this doesn't play anything like those games, right? So they're going for entirely different things. I still think even with the teams being the same in this instance, if your argument is you didn't like this game and you're now afraid of what's happening next for Sonic, it doesn't, like, whatever your problem was with this game, like, maybe it was... I guess I would need to know a more specific example of, like, what that person's problem with this game was, right? Like, if their problem is, like, the Ian Flame thing with, like, hey, let's reference things all the time, then yeah, that's probably gonna continue into the next Sonic game. But if your problem is something like, I didn't like that the DLC characters didn't have voices, obviously that's not even, like, applicable to the next game. They got some of the Sega arcade division to work on this game, actually. Okay. That makes sense. I mean, this game is very arcadey, so yeah. I think, on that note, it would be really cool if this game got an arcade cabinet one day. Ow. What was the last, like... I don't really keep up with arcade that much, so it's probably more recent than I think, but I was gonna say, what was the last Sega-developed arcade game? Like, racing, specifically. Like Zero AX? So that's what I was thinking too, but have they not made anything since then? Was there no, like, Sonic arcade cabinets? I don't know enough about, like, how much is Sega like a publisher when it comes to arcade games? And how much do they actually develop stuff themselves? So obviously Sega publishes a lot of arcade games. Most, I feel, go through Sega at some point or another. Arcade is a whole division that I don't really have any real information on myself. Did Sega have anything to do with like the Luigi's Mansion arcade games or the Mario Kart GP ones? Oh no, those were Bandai, the Mario Kart ones, because that's why Pac-Man's in them, right? Who made the Luigi's Mansion arcade cabinet? That one's a weird one. Have you ever played that? It's like mostly based on Dark Moon for some reason. It's like Dark Moon in Mega HD. But it's also like an on-rails thing.
Finish!
Both of those were Bandai.
Nice! Nice!
Nice! I want to get up to B rank before I switch off of this. We haven't dropped any more frames in a while, so Sega did publish it. Like, I figured they published it because, again, Sega tends to publish a lot of arcade. Hang on. Sega arcade games, I guess. I'll just search that. List of Sega arcade games. According to the Wikipedia, the last one... Oh, hang on, let's vote. Radical Highway. Get fucking radicalized. Hang on. Okay, so... They made... Whatever the fuck Jackpot Circus is. Circus in 2024. They made a Pokemon arcade game called Pokemon Garania? I don't fucking know what that is. Okay, yeah, they're mostly... Looks like they're mostly just publishing stuff these days for arcades. Hey look, it's what I voted for. In this house, I do not accept Sonic Adventure 2 slander. I don't care. You will be tossed. We love our highways. You will be radicalized. It will be the last thing I do, so help me God. But yeah, I guess going back to the Kirby Air Riders 40 Metacritic review, I think, yeah, the primary thing out of that review was they were kind of upset. Unironically, this all ties together because, from what I remember, they were upset that the game exists and isn't a new 3D Mario. Like, it was another instance of that. I do remember that being in the article at one point. It's like, again, even, especially so in that instance, because, like, Sakurai is, like, he's not even a Nintendo employee, technically speaking. He has his own company called Sora. Oh! That was unfortunate. I just didn't have speed for that. No matter what I do, I can't fucking catch up. I do not like playing the adventure games at all. That's it! Be on with you! Now, genuinely, though, I mean, like, I get it. Like, it's not everyone's cup of tea. Bro folded so quick on that. I'm bro. No. Like, really, I don't actually care that much. But I don't think they're for everyone. I mean, it's kind of the case with most of the Sonic games, I feel, really. You got ones that you'll like, you got ones that you'll don't like. That's just kind of how it be. Change gadgets. Alright. I'm not doing very well, am I? I got beaten by Anime Fan, and I should feel ashamed for that. I guess I didn't have to go back to main menu to do this. Where breakfast food item? Where indeed? Indeed. Also, anyone living in the Midwest right now, please, do yourself a favor, stay safe. I don't know where y'all are at individually, you don't need to dox yourself, but like, at least where I'm at, we are getting a really fucking massive, nasty storm right now.
Yes!
With like 8 inches of snow within the last like 3 hours alone. I'm north of you, so I'm unfortunately fine. If anything, that would lead me to believe you'd be in a worse position right now. I've shoveled my fucking driveway, like, 3 times today. And, like, right before Megan left for work, there was still another, like, inch or 2 of snow on the pavement. And I was like, I'm not doing this again. I've been shoveling all day to try to make sure the driveway was good enough for you to get out. But I'm not doing this again. I'll probably try to hit it up in the middle of the night, like after stream or something, but... yeah, it's nasty. I'm probably gonna have to go into work tomorrow because my boss doesn't care if I die on the way into work. I'm not being dramatic, no. Spaghetti says they're 5k away from 100k. Do I still have that 100 bacon, egg, and cheeses like as an available redeem? Or did I remove that? You got a free one. It's still available. Uh-oh. I'm in danger. I never noticed in this song, there's like a little instrument that keeps going. Not doing it anymore, but there was.
Final lap!
God, I wish I was better at this game. I didn't change my gadgets like I said I was going to do. You could do it right now. Don't do it. See, what you have to do instead is you have to do it at the same time as Spaghetti does, so I have to do 200 of them. It's been redeemed once, I think. I thought I disabled it after it was redeemed the once. But I guess not. I love that I'm full speed with that boost item, and I still wasn't able to pass that Sonic. What the fuck? I've never heard that voice line before. Oh! No, that's what I say.
Nice!
You get a third person? Good luck finding a third person who's watched this stream long enough for that. They would have to, like, just leave their computer on for, like, a year. What was I gonna do? Oh, customize gadgets, right. I Gorgor. I'm the Gorgorganator. Sure, we'll do that one. A live bacon reaction. Let me open up the best app of all time that I definitely don't hate that I have on my phone right now, Twitter, and see what's going on with the Twitter communities. Let's see, what's the first thing? First thing I see is an ad. Okay, we're not going to talk about that.
Hey!
Oh, I got the video that I think you were talking about, Froze.
Farewell.
The I'm worried about the next 3D Mario game because, and like they're showing footage of Mario Kart World. Wow. Technically what I got was, I got someone quote tweeting it because they were mad at the video. They said, gave this video an honest chance, and what the fuck is this nonsense, man? Quote, DK Bonanza is only good because it isn't Mario, so they actually had to try. End quote. Yeah, what do they mean by that? I mean, I just like to talk about games while I stream. So, like, realistically, I don't mean to have, like, any, like, major dog in this race. But just, like... It genuinely baffles me that people don't realize that these aren't all the same, like, teams. Like, there's just... Like, in their mind, there's just one guy, John Nintendo, who calls all the shots and makes sure every game is made a very specific way. That's what I'm gaining from the concept of this video.
White cake!
Without actually seeing it, of course. And I don't know if I will. I think I've watched enough grifter content lately. I'm over it. I don't mean to be a bootlicker, but I genuinely prefer to talk more about, like, positive stuff than negative. I mean, it doesn't stop me from bringing up negative stuff, of course, but... I'm just kind of, like, out of things to say regarding Nintendo at the moment. Like, I feel like the company's politics are going to always be bad. Or at least their PR. But, like, the games themselves have been good for me for a while. So, I had a fantastic year this year, and I'm planning on doing another one of those Gabe Awards at the end of December. I haven't quite decided what my top 10 is yet. But, I mean, this is the first year in a while that I have played more games than just a top 10. Like, in previous years, when I've done top 10s, I had to, like, find excuses. For, like, okay, this technically wasn't part of this year, but I played it this year. I'm mad that I ended up not liking Wonder. What did you not like about it? I mean, I remember you kind of dropping it kind of close to the end of the game, but... I liked Wonder enough, but... There was an interesting video that someone made that I did watch.
Nice.
Where they mentioned how Mario Wonder is good for like a first playthrough, but it's like significantly worse on replay through because the magic gets lost on all the things. Did you see the thing I redeemed? No? No, for some reason redeems aren't showing for me. That's weird. What did you redeem? I genuinely am not seeing any redeems on my end right now.
Come on. Yes.
See ya! See ya!
Hey guys.
Hey!
It was earlier. Oh, there was a breakfast thing? Okay. Here. I'll give it to you. I'll give you the breakfast. Bacon, egg, and cheese. Oh, I tried to apply some vocal effects. It didn't do it. Fuck. Well, your ears were spared this time. Consider yourself lucky. Also, he will not... Zavik cannot be forced to speak about the Cum Guardian. He will talk about Cum Guardian when he's ready for Cum Guardian, okay? Don't force him. Everyone does their own coming at their own time, alright? Yeah. Black fuck Friday. God, I'm so bad at this game. Is this even faster going this way? I feel like it's not because, well, definitely not when I fuck it up, but like, even when I do get it, I think it's just riskier for no reason. I love how items in this game really don't fucking amount to anything. And I hit that motherfucker with the green glove, and he's still in front of me. I still got first place. It's unfortunate that one of the areas in Monster Hunter Stories is named Turga Base because it keeps reactivating that voice line from Ocarina of Time. Which one? The one where the Iron Knuckle goes, turn! I always thought he was saying turd. Turd! 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 Slow starter. Yo, Aura! Straight up turging it. Straight up putting in the detergent. How about I play as Pisspot? I almost forgot that last time I unlocked the Pisser. Straight up pissing on it, and by it, well, let's just say my turd. Have you completed the city trial event yet? No. I didn't, believe it or not, chat, I went all of yesterday. Yesterday was the first day since the game came out. I went all of yesterday without touching Kirby Air Ride. Kinda did that on purpose, not because I'm, like, done with the game or anything, just because, like, I needed to do other things with my life. I streamed Deltarune for like 3.5 hours and then finished up chapter 1 and then we're... I did some laundry after that. And I started reading the Twilight Princess manga. Which, here's my plan. I have the entirety of the Twilight Princess manga box set. My friend Ellie got it for me for Christmas last year, and I just never read through them. So I'm finally starting that. And once I finish with those, then I'm gonna start reading the Sonic comics. I'll talk to you about it. I haven't read that much yet, truthfully. Because also I was just getting distracted while doing laundry. I was watching YouTube videos and shit. But, I'm about halfway through the first book right now for the Twilight Princess manga. I don't really have much to say on it yet. It's still just kind of like setting up the world and the characters a little bit. I will say it is bold of them for like from moment 1 of the manga to like show Midna's true form, I guess. For anyone who's also read through that, like, literally the first chapter is all about, like, true form Midna getting overtaken by Zant. I read a lot of the other Zelda mangas growing up. Like, I have a physical paperback copy of the Japanese version of the Majora's Mask manga that sits on my desk. Obviously, I can't read it because it's in Japanese. I just have that because I think it's cool. I got it when I was in Japan. But I have the English version, of course, of Majora's Mask, and I think pretty much the entirety of all the other mangas, unless... Did they do a Skyward Sword one? Ever? Or no?
Final lap!
I remember there was a Phantom Hourglass one. I read that one. I like that. I like that better than actual Phantom Hourglass. Not yet, no. I guess the question is, are they going to do more after the Twilight Princess one, or is that just kind of where they're gonna be done with it? Because yeah, there's a 2-part Ocarina of Time one. There was the Link to the Past one. There was a there was another one that did a 2-parter. Which one was that? What, the Four Swords? I don't even know how you get 2 fucking mangas out of 4 Swords. PP finished up during COVID. cannot physically describe how good that TP manga is. Oh, I know. It's fantastic. I honestly... I feel like... Because the Majora's Mask one, I feel like it's kind of weirdly paced. Like, it just, like... I mean, Majora's Mask doesn't have a lot of story, I guess, going for it. But, like... I feel like cramming all of Majora's Mask into just one book doesn't quite give the full picture of everything. Like, I feel like they skip over Ikana almost entirely in the manga. Which there could have been some cool stuff that they did there, but okay. I remember liking the Ocarina of Time one a lot, and I remember how fucked up it was what they did to Volvagia.
Hello.
Oh, is that the SpongeBob horn I missed out on? Damn.
Hello.
Fart bubble.
Hey guys. Sure.
You're a sick fuck for what you did to Volvagia. I didn't do that to Volvagia. I didn't chop his head off. I'm not big into manga, unfortunately, says Spaghetti. I mean, I'm not really either. Quite honestly, I only have them because I used to be such a big Zelda fan, and I still am, but I probably am not as nearly big of a Zelda fan as I used to be. I used to be obsessed with Zelda on the same level that I am obsessed with Xenoblade. And now I've hit the point where Hyrule Warriors Age of whatever the fuck game from 2025 is the first Zelda game I haven't purchased since maybe ever. Well, I guess I never had Minish Cap growing up. I mean, I had it on my 3DS because of the Ambassador thing, but I don't believe I ever physically owned Minish Cap on GBA. I don't know, for some reason I just wasn't interested, and that's a big one that I missed out on. I know people really like that game. I've only really played like a few minutes of it. That guy was too busy spinning. Try to ruin your life like that.
Frenzy time!
Was his Breath of the Wild era didn't have Piss Pond? Yeah, instead, Breath of the Wild era had, well, in Tears of the Kingdom, they had the ghost freaks that would follow you around. That fucking bird Toolin. He's tooling around, I guess. Such a fucking tool. They had hip character Yunobo. Everyone loves him. Unironically, I actually kind of liked Yunobo. I was gonna call him your Bono. I mean, in retrospect, I don't know if I like him that much, but like, I liked him in the moment for being like a Goron character that wasn't just like manly man. But in retrospect, it's kind of just like, okay, well, let's just do the pure opposite of that. I think it'd be nice to see a Goron character who's not manly man, buff, swole, brain fart man, but also, like, he's not necessarily a weakling either. It's just, like, he's got other aspirations.
Finish!
You're fucked. There's a dungeon maker based on Minish Cap and or Four Swords. I'd like to play that. How long is Minish Cap? Because now I'm thinking about Minish Cap, and I'm like, Earlier I was saying how there's a game, like I need to find a game to play in between now and when Terraria comes out. It's like 6 dungeons. Well, that doesn't really tell me, like, how many hours is the game? I've heard there's one quest for 100%ing that's like hundreds of hours. So that may be the first Zelda game that I play on stream that I don't go for 100%. Well, I guess when I streamed Ocarina of Time, I went for a 3 heart run specifically, so I didn't 100% that either, but... 25 to 26 for 100%, that's still not that bad, actually. And that's including that really painfully long quest. I guess it depends, like, is it something that lasts, like, throughout the game, or is it something that you do, like, all at once?
Hello.
Oh, man.
I don't even fully know the context, I just am aware that there is a
Hey guys.
it's like either a heart piece or a full heart container locked behind that quest. It's all at once. Ooh, that's worse then. I was gonna say, because if it's something that I can just pace alongside streaming the rest of the game, that wouldn't be too bad. But if, like, that quest individually is like 10 hours, that would be multiple streams back to back of me doing just that quest. I'm probably not gonna do that. I also need to play through the other Capcom Zeldas too, the Oracle games. I've never beaten those. I played on 3DS Virtual Console, I think, like half of Ages. One of them. I think I briefly played both of them, but there was only one of them that I actually sat down and tried to do a playthrough of. Or was it Seasons? I don't remember. I mean, I think I played both, really, so I don't know. Actually, I think it was Seasons, because I seem to remember the Seasons mechanic more in my head than the time travel stuff.
All just back for more action. See you next time.
Yeah, I'd be interested to check out the Dungeon Maker. As long as it's not Dompeg Dungeon Maker from Link's Awakening remake. Cause yeah, that I could do without.
Random track.
This makes me want to play Sonic Heroes again. Hey, how likely is the rumor, do you think, of the Sonic Heroes remake? Do you think that's just people, like, talking out their ass? I've heard it more recently. Like, I heard it a lot before, but I've heard it a bit more recently, too. Could be all A ranks for heroes. How long has it been since my Sonic Heroes original stream? That was... what? 4? 5 years ago? It was a while ago. So this makes me want to play Minecraft too. I got ideas for things I could be playing right now. I don't know. The thing with me in Minecraft is, like, I get in phases with it where I'm really interested in it, and then I get out of that phase pretty quickly. 'Cause I end up trying to make, like, way too ambitious stuff in Minecraft. Like, I try to build whole cities, and I'm not talking about, like, 1 or 2 buildings. I'm talking about, like, 20 buildings. And I end up making, like, 4 of them, and then I'm done. you go to your completed file and do all the A ranks. That is true. Or for heroes. I don't know if I'm like entirely interested in doing that though. I think realistically, if I'm gonna play another Sonic game on stream anytime soon, it'll probably be one that I haven't streamed before. And if I'm gonna revisit Sonic games that I have streamed, quite honestly, on my agenda, at some point, I need to redo Sonic Adventure 2 and like actually finish the game, but probably just start from the beginning on that one, and then more than that, though, like, I'm interested in that, but I'm more interested in potentially doing, like, the Unleashed recompiled thing. Genuinely, at Advance 3, you put the kappa there as if you're joking, but, like,
Let's go.
I want to play that. I've been eagerly awaiting that being added to NSO. I feel like GBA NSO didn't get any additions this year. GameCube NSO has been slow as hell too. Like, they were initially doing like one a month and then they just stopped. And now it's back to drip feed. Don't get me wrong, Battletoads on the other one online is neat, but at this point I'm gonna like fucking emulate it, and then like the next week they're gonna be like, hey, Sonic Advance Trilogy on NSO. Does GameCube NSO have WarioWare? Not at this moment. It probably will. But I mean, aside from it being a party game, all of WarioWare Mega Micro games is just the GBA game. So if you just want to play those mini games, I'm pretty sure regular WarioWare is on GBA Online. I could be wrong, but I think it is. Fuck you, Cream.
Magma Planet.
GameCube for you is more focused on playing with friends. Yeah, well, yeah, the GameCube version of the game, you mean? Yeah. The fucking Doctor one, I remember, was really silly. They brought that back in the most recent WarioWare game, didn't they? The Doctor minigame? I never ended up really checking out the multiplayer of that. I did like 1.5 streams of that. Got salty at the steak minigame because it didn't work. And then, that was pretty much all I played of that WarioWare. It was also weird hearing Kevin Afghani Wario. I like Kevin's performance for Mario and Luigi quite a lot. And he's also pretty good at Waluigi, too. Call it my Wario bias, if you will, but there's no beating Charles Martinet Wario for me. That was just every time he did that, that was an incredibly charming performance for me. I mean, I could do without, I guess, like, stink fart Wario, I guess. Even though I am 12 and think that farts are funny. So, like, not to call a spade, but... yeah. That guy was a spade in Undertale. Deltarune, rather. Fuck. Lancer. I couldn't remember his name. WarioWare, actually, WarioWare, now that I think about that, that's something I should consider streaming again, too. I haven't streamed one of those since that Switch game. And there's still a few WarioWare games I haven't checked out. I've never played Twisted. which I would probably have to wait for that to come to NSO to really fully experience that. And I haven't played Touched. I want to say I have WarioWare Touched on my Wii U. I don't know for sure if I do, but I think I did. So I could potentially stream that one. Oh yeah, we also need the GBA Rhythm Heaven on NSO. That would be nice. Yeah, Twisted and Touched, I both haven't played. I also have never played DIY. But, you know, I'm lazy, so of course I haven't.
Hello!
How close am I to getting this B rank?
Hey!
Waiting for more games that make common sense to be on NSO. This froze. I mean, I don't mind them adding the more obscure stuff. It's nice to see things that I wouldn't expect on these services. It's just, you know, I feel like they really haven't been adding a lot that I really want to play. Chibi Robo was added to GameCube NSO. That's one that I've never played but have had interested in. Where's Double Dash? Good question. I like Double Dash, but it's kind of like... I'm gonna say something controversial right now, okay? Hear me out. I love Double Dash, and I would love it if either as a side mode or as a main game concept, the Double Dash, like, racer swapping thing was added to another Mario Kart game. It seems like such a no-brainer way to, like, add variety to the game. They don't even necessarily have to have the unique items, which, you know, that is a very important part of it, but I just think having two racers and like have them work together is just an interesting concept to me. But I mean, obviously that's a big part of that is like the unique items, so I guess I get why that isn't just so easy, but also I'm sure it absolutely could be done. I mean, Sakurai's more than proven that it's not that game concepts from back then have been entirely forgotten. And I do appreciate Mario Kart World for trying to be something new, even if it didn't land it, or like stick the landing. That's more what I appreciate about it than anything else, I guess. Yeah, I mean, we're getting new Rhythm Heaven next year. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the Tomodachi Life game as well. I hope those get Switch 2 versions though, because every time we've seen them in directs, well, Rhythm Heaven's fine, I guess, whatever, but at least Tomodachi Life kind of looks crusty. Did that Katamari game that came out, is that still just Switch 1 only, or is that available on other platforms? I do not see the appeal of that game. Of which game? Tomodachi Life? Tomodachi Life is definitely a game that, like, the internet kind of took by storm. It's honestly... It's on a very similar tier for me to something like Kirby Air Ride. In that, like, I see it as, like, being really good as, like, a niche game, but it's no way supposed to be a game for everyone. Because a lot of what happens in Tomodachi Life is just, like... the game just kind of plays itself and you sit there and watch. And it's not even like something like The Sims where like, okay, there's still like some things you can do to interact with them. Like, no, genuinely all you do is watch them. So I get it, why that's not everyone's cup of tea.
Ta-ta! Hello, everyone! Hi!
I love Rhythm Heaven Tengoku, but it was a Japanese-only game, so I doubt it'll be added for international release. Well, with the exception of Mother 3, most of the Japanese NSO drops also dropped in the US. It's just untranslated. Like, we got F-Zero Climax of all things. The worst selling F-Zero game of all of them. But also the best of the SNES style 2D F-Zeros. Quote unquote 2D, I get FX chip more like. So I don't know. I think it's possible that Rhythm Heaven could come. It would come untranslated, of course, but I mean, do you need it to play through Tengoku? I feel like probably navigating menus would be confusing, but other than that, it's fairly self-explanatory. Even if you can't really read what the instructions are trying to tell, like, you'll fail a few times, I'm sure, but you'll eventually figure out what to do in all the minigames. Sonic Riders on it, so that'd be nice. But I mean, I guess on in the same breath as like Sonic Advance coming to NSO or lack thereof, Sega hasn't really been putting a lot of their games on NSO lately. Remember the fact that, you know, there's a Genesis for that? When was the last time anything was added to Genesis NSO? Sometimes I forget that that is one of the consoles that is supported by it. You need the drum tutorials to be translated? So wait, when y'all were telling me I should stream Rhythm Tengoku anyways, is there a fan translation for it or what? F-Zero Climax was surprisingly playable without a translation. There were some menus that I couldn't really fully tell what was going on, but like, surprisingly, there's like English narration for like all of the menus. A lot of the menus are just straight up in English. There is a fan translation. Okay, maybe I'll consider that at some point. We still don't even have a release date for either Rhythm Heaven or Tomodachi Life, so we're probably not getting those till like February or later. We're a while away yet. His spot does it again. And there's someone in here named Legit Susmaster, and then there was someone else named Legit Pro Master. I think they're playing together. Ice! Oh, that's cold. Cold. W rank? Incorrect. That was B rank. Nice try, though. Different letter. Different direction on the alphabet. Wrong way. Alright, Let's do a little bit of time trial, just a smidgen of it, and then I'm gonna switch to Kirby Air Ride. I'm gonna play that for only a couple hours. Pawn rank, yeah. Let's play as someone other than Pissbot or Creeper. Or Charmy Bee. I don't want to be Charmy Bee. Should I play as the Kirby Air Riders announcer?
Let us begin!
Swerve Star! This is the only way you can convince me to play as Zavok, is knowing that his voice actor is the same. Alright, what's next? Chow Park. Let's do it. Patrick Seitz is just getting passed around. Good for him, though. He's a great voice actor. I can't believe I didn't realize he was Doug until the Xenoblade X remake. Straight up Douging it. Dig in your butt!
Cameras!
What did he say? Cameras? Cameras! He's way too happy to be driving right now. He loves cars. Zavok is so happy. Oh my god, look at him. Look at him. Oh, look at he's having a good time. Aww. Alright. Top 5 Patrick Seitz performances. List them. Go. Yuritsa? Cameras! Zavok is at number -500. Not because he did a bad performance, but just because I don't care about Zavok, the character. Now, the top 5 performances are Zavok from Sonic, Sonic Galaxy, no, what was it called? Lost World. And then Zavok from Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. And then Zavok from Sonic Team Racing. And then Zavok from Sonic and Mario at the 2020 Olympic Games. What else? There was also Zavok, who's going to be the next Sonic character represented in Smash Brothers. Could you imagine? Could you fucking imagine if the only 2 Sonic characters we have in Smash Brothers are Sonic the Hedgehog and Zavok?
Finish!
Oh yeah, he's also Jiren in Dragon Ball. Forgot about that.
Untouchable!
Yeah, hang on. Let me go to Patrick Seitz behind the voice actor. Let's see some characters that he has been. IMDb, sure, we'll go there. Okay, so he was in Outer Worlds. He's in Pac-Man 2 Repack as Talkman, whoever the fuck that is. Wait, what? What? This dude's the fucking talking flower in Mario Party Jamboree? Dio, yeah, of course he's Dio. I almost forgot about that. I know he's not the original talking flower voice. I didn't play the Jamboree Switch 2 version. I heard it was very bad. Yeah, he's in Xenoblade, Monster Hunter Wilds. I mean, there's other things that I'm skipping, but I don't really recognize him as. Obviously, Dragon Ball. He's in something called That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. What the fuck is anime? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Persona 3 Reload. President Tonka. He's just straight up tonking it. Detective Pikachu. These just additional voices there. He's in Diablo 4 as just creatures. He making creature sounds. Okay. Disguise 7. He's also the voice of Hector in Fire Emblem. I didn't realize that. He's an English voice director. Didn't he... Hang on. Before I misspeak. Patrick Seitz, voice director. Let's see. Let's see him as his voice director. Okay, yeah, so he was the voice director of Mario Kart World, which, okay. He was the voice director of Mario Wonder, but I don't think he was the voice of the flower in that game, which is interesting. He was the voice director of WarioWare Get It Together. He made Kevin do his best, I guess. Or wait, no, Get It Together. That was the Last Martinet one, right? Or was it? I don't remember which one was which. They both confused me. Okay, I was wrong. For some reason, I thought he directed Breath of the Wild, but I'm not seeing that listed as this. He was the voice director of the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure anime for at least some of the seasons of it, at least. That's interesting. Yeah. No, Seitz is very talented dude. I'd love to meet that guy. Dragon Road. Why would I go to Dragon Road? I've already done Dragon Road. I've done all the CrossWorlds already. Oh yeah, Get It Together was, you're right, that was the last Martinet one. Get It Together was okay. I appreciate trying something new with WarioWare, even if it didn't really work that much for me.
Onward!
But they tried, so I'll give them that. I still think it's really funny that the dude who does, like, the big, brooding, evil characters most of the time, you know, Zavik, fucking, Dio, and others, of course, is just the dude who goes, wheelie bike! I always thought that the way he said wheelie bike and Kirby Air Ride was like kind of like almost Kermity. It's going to make me commit war crimes. Female announcer is Deborah Wilson. I don't know who that is. Who is that? I haven't actually used female announcer yet. I used the female announcer in Road Trip, but those are different voice actors. No, who's Deborah Wilson? Hang on, let me look at them. I haven't even heard their performance, so I don't entirely know, but Wills. God, I can't spell. American actress and comedian? Wait, what? She's the grandma in that 3D Christmas movie? No fucking way, really? Wait, no. Wait, hang on. Where's she credited at? Because I'm not seeing that on behind the voice actors. Oh, yep, nope, no, I see it on IMDb. Okay, yep. Kirby Air Riders, IMDb. Wow. Insano shit. Oh, you just spelled it wrong. Oh, wait. Deborah Wilson is a different person than the way I spelled it. Well, wait, no. I spelled it that way, but it still gave me the same page. Oh, yeah, she's Kirby Air Riders. Okay. She's also in, Phineas and Ferb. She's in fucking Sausage Party? Fuck. So this is like a film actor. I don't know much about her. That's insane. No, she's in Sausage Party Foodtopia, which is, I think, the TV version of it. So not the movie. My bad. That is different. They usually go for, quote, lesser voice actors for that, and by that I just mean cheaper ones. Non-celebrity cast. That was like a vocal stim for me for like 4 years, though. And I can't believe I never realized who that voice actress was. Now I have to switch that in Kirby Air Ride. Oh, fuck. When will she make her Sonic debut, though, so I can play as her in this game? Oh, wait, they don't do voices in this game for the new characters. Never mind. Alright, Deborah Wilson will be the first voice DLC character. You know who she's gonna voice? Whisper. That's right, fan favorite character Whisper. People have begged for her to finally get into Sonic games, like officially. It's Sonic Racing! Thank God for power-type vehicles. Alright. Controversial opinion time inbound. Here we go. This is probably not going to earn me any brownie points, but I just want to be honest with you. I'm not really in love with this game's soundtrack. I can't understand the lyrics in like 40% of the song, or like 50% of the songs where there are lyrics. And then the only other times that I understand the lyrics, I hear, "Shadow is so fast," and I'm like, huh? Yeah, like, this song has, like, lyrics that I can barely understand. There's also lyrics in... what is it, Blizzard Valley or something? I'm just not a fan of the way it sounds, I don't know. The soundtrack is better without a stadium filter. There's a filter being applied to it? Maybe I'll listen to it. I haven't actually listened to it there, but... There we go, Sonic Riders. Is that stuff available on YouTube, or is it only for, like, a physical purchase? Oh, great. What's that? More Sonic Frontiers music? It is on YouTube? Okay. Perhaps I will take a listen. Alright, I'm gonna make this the last one I do. Why he growling? He no dog. He's fucking Zavik. Z-A-V-I-K. Zavik. That's how you spell it. I don't make the rules.
Crush you!
Wow. A+ performance. Watch that one move right there be the reason why I don't get A rank. Also, we haven't dropped any frames again, right? Like, it was just right at the beginning of the stream, then it fucking calmed down. I really gotta figure out what the fuck was going on with that. Like, what specifically was causing those drop frames? I've got no fucking clue. We're on 25 minutes until the Kirby Air Riders event is live again. Yeah, I know. That's another reason why I was kind of like waiting to stream it again.
Final lap!
Tasty. Onward!
It's just so delicious. He loves the taste of that road. Nothing beats Zavik's mama's cooking on a Thursday morning, am I right? The way she knows how to make those breakfasts. Oh man.
Crush you!
Good. Watch that. That's what cost me the A rank right there. That was a sloppy final lap. I missed all those boost pads as well. Yep.
Untouchable!
No, I still got an A rank. I might have gotten an S rank if I wasn't so sloppy, but... Cool. No, this is fun. I'm glad I came back to this. Yeah, no clue what the fuck those drop frames were. Eventually, they just fucking stopped, and I don't know why. and then, like, we went back to the SpongeBob course, and it was fine, too, so it wasn't even the SpongeBob level. I don't know. I don't know, man. This is why I need to not stream ever again, actually. I should just give up on streaming. This is... Alright, formal announcement. This is my final stream, actually. I'm never gonna stream ever again. No, we'll be here. I'm done gaming. We're just gonna get in there. Just gonna do a little bit of.
Get a load of this.
That's gonna be that.